Oh shoot, I gotta change batteries. All right. Audio check. Good, thank you, Phil. Hey, this is the first time, Phil, out of 3 clinics, I've been able to change the battery and never lost audio. Okay, we're recording over there, recording right here, recording in my pocket. We're recording on that one. Okay, here we go. All right, fellas, here we go. All right, come in here, guys. All right. Awesome. So we got 2 groups here. This is awesome. So what we're going to do, you're new, right, Coach Wheeler? Okay, so we're actually going to, this is going to be like practice style. So you guys are all on the same team. Coaches have told me what they want to see installed. So what we've done the previous 3 days and even yesterday, we were just, so the style of this is a clinic. The clinic is for the coaches. You guys get a benefit out of this. But so far, I haven't shown them how, I've shown them the offense and everything that we've done. I've shown them all the movements and how we do all of that. We haven't shown them how we actually install it. So how we install it is different than me just showing them what to do. So you guys are actually going to go through a practice. So for like the next hour, hour and a half, it's going to be like a practice. And it's going to be, we're going to do some skill stuff first so I can show you guys that. It's going to take us a couple minutes to go through because I might have to teach you guys some new things. So we did the skill stuff with them once. So I'll show you how we do our skill stuff. We'll go through that. And then we're going to get into the offense the way that the coaches want to see it. And some of it may relate to your season, some of it may not, but it's going to be beneficial. But this is how, when we are actually installing the offense, I am not ever going to ask you guys to, or tell you guys how to rotate one way or the other. When we actually get into the offensive stuff, it's your responsibility. We're going to spend a allotted amount of time on one scoring action inside the offense. It's your job to learn all 4 spots in that allotment of time. Okay? Now, you don't have to learn it like it's like you're going to have it in that 5-minute segment, because the next day we're going to do it again, and the next day we're going to do it again, and then you're going to start to get it. We're going to take some time away from that, and then we're going to move on and add something new. So that's how it's going to work. So, but the part that I want you guys to understand is like when we're repping it, now it's like, so like yesterday when we were doing the offensive stuff, you guys were pretty much always in the same spot, and as soon as we interchange you, like, oh, I don't know what to do because I haven't done this yet. That's what we're going to solve right now. So you guys have to make sure when we're running low post that you guys are in different spots every time. If you want to run the same spot twice, that's fine. 3rd time, get out and get into a different spot. Okay, so it's your responsibility to learn all 4 spots. It's not my responsibility to make sure that you guys are getting reps in all these spots. Okay, all right, okay, cool. All right, here we go. So give me 5 guys with a basketball. So black shirts, go get a basketball. White shirts is right behind them on the baseline. Okay, so we're going to go back and do our skill work again. And it's like a shorter version of our skill work, just so that these guys can have a little bit of a foundation when we start installing the offense. So again, this is realistic what our practice would actually look like. So spread out, like 2 guys over here, 2 guys over here, 1 guy in the middle. All right, these are called our 0 to 60s. Now I'm going to start these guys out with a moving 0 to 60. Let me see that ball real quick. So 0 to 60, guys, is I want you creating you have to create separation. Okay? So right now is when you're working on your individual self to create separation when you have the basketball. All right, now there are other ways that we're going to create separation in the offense by changing speed, changing direction, stuff like that. But we're going 0. It's really important to learn how to go 0 to 60. And we can do this stationary, and then it's 0 to 60. As hard as you possibly can. I want you to exaggerate it to the point When you make your move, you're almost going so hard, you almost feel like you're going to fall over. I want you to go that hard, okay? And what happens is when they exaggerate it, they're probably going as hard as they possibly can. But if you don't tell them to exaggerate it, they're probably like at 70%. We don't want you to 70%, we want you 100%, okay? So the first one we're going to do, we call in and out blow-bys. And what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the foul line, kind of like either like first gear, all right, okay, or second gear, or third gear. And then sixth gear is 100%, okay? So if you don't have the manual stick shifts anymore, but it's like here, and it's going to go in and out, and then blow-by, and as hard as you possibly can. Okay, how old are you guys? 16? I'm 42. Okay? Can you guys make this move as fast, as hard as I can? All right, can you guys move that quick? All right, if you can't, you're in trouble. All right, here we go. So in and out blow by, 0 to 60. All right, here we go. Make the move at the foul line. We go down with one hand, get back here, turn around, come back with the other hand. Whew, and then in and out blow by. Okay, go. 0 to 60. Hard. Good, coming back. Easy, easy, fast. Good, nice, good. Same thing, here we go. Good. Now, one thing, listen. I didn't play this out. When you dribble, armpit level. Dribble that ball, armpit high. Because this is what happens. All right, good basketball play. Watch the NBA guys. Watch, they dribble the ball. They're standing up and down. This is where they dribble the ball. Ball's up here. All right? Now, when you make a move, you're like, well, coach, always tells you to dribble. You can't, we want to play fast. You can't play fast dribbling the ball like this, down like that. Because your feet are going to move faster than the ball. That's what happens. Okay, so when you guys make this, now what happens is when you get low to make a move, you're lower to the floor, your armpit's lower to the floor. So I'm still here. All right, so when you guys make your move, it's push it out like here. All right? Okay? Don't dribble down by your knees, dribble up by your armpit. Go. Good, there you go. Push it out in front of you and go get it. Here we go, same thing. Here we go. Good. Nice, good. Keep going, keep going. Next, go. Coming back. Now, if you, coaches got to always point out, you guys, some of you are going like this. Okay? You have to get that defender from in a stance to out of a stance. So to do that, you have to go one speed. So if you could, if this is top speed for you, then your first and second gear, really, they got to be like this. I'm literally like, I'm goading the guy. I'm goading my defender. I'm like here like, yeah, come on, come get me. Come get me. And then as soon as I see him go from here to here, that's when you explode, okay? Now we're going to in and out, crossover. Always put the in and out. So your move, you have to move and a counter. Your move is boom, by him. All right, your counter move now that you can get by him, whoo, and now you cross over and go by him. When you cross over, it's 0 to 60. Okay, here we go. Good, nice. Coming back. Here we go, here we go, here we go. One drone, you got it. One more time, one more time. Good. Nice. Push yourself, when you explode, try to push yourself harder and harder. Okay, hold up. Now, next one is a scissor. Basically, a scissor, guys, is like if you feel like you need more protection of the ball, now you're making this move, it's here. And again, find a rhythm. When you guys do this with the girls, and sometimes the younger guys, and even sometimes the older guys, they're very mechanical when they run, okay? And I can't dance, but when I play basketball, I've got a rhythm. So I mean, I'm here, I can bounce. You know, my shoulders are going. I've got a little bit of I got a good feel, okay? I didn't get that until after I stopped playing, unfortunately, okay? But it's here, it's like, you know, it's, and then you gather to make your move, And when you gather to make your move, it's like, whoo, and now it's going to scissor, will help protect the ball if you got a good defender on you. Okay, so now it's a scissor blow by. Okay, here we go. Good. Eyes up. Nice. When you make that move, it's 100%. 0 to 60. 0 to 60. You shake them and you bake them. There you go. Good. One more time. No, we're gonna do, I'm going to say one more thing and then one more time. This is just like points of emphasis. You don't have to have top-notch speed, okay? But if you don't have speed, you need to be savvy. All right? If you don't have strength, you need to be crafty. Okay? If you don't have a certain strength, you can find another strength somewhere else. Okay? So if you don't have top-notch speed, you still have to. I can still mix my speed up. If you're quick, you're quicker than I am, a lot quicker. Okay? But I know that if I can manipulate you, if I can get in your head, if I can get you to, you're quicker. If I can get you to go like this, I can go by you all day long, even though I'm like 40 years older than you are. Okay, here we go. One more time. Here we go. Got it. Good. One more. Here we go. You're right. You're right. You're right. Good. Nice. Nice. Nice move. Nice. 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 All right, here we go. Need 2 basketballs up top. Put the rest of them up. Give me one line in this shoot. One line right here behind me. One line over here in that shoot. All right, these are layups. Now, when we do our layups, guys, we're working on more than just layups. We're working on step that way a little bit, about 18 feet. There you go. We're working on passing. Every pass is a 2-hand chest pass. All right. Now, the reason we want 2 hands is these are slow. And if I'm running the offense, and if you have to make a push pass, I just never like it. It's slow. Once it gets going, it's hard to bring back. A 2-hand chest pass, for a lot of reasons, are going to help you guys out when you start running the offense. Okay, so it's 2 thumbs behind the ball. All right, they haven't taught this like this. I mean, this is how they taught it in like the early days, but it's coming back. And when you turn and your elbows out, and when you squeeze the ball like this, you can kind of feel it it's like a spring. All right, and it helps you put a little bit more onto it. And then step on it, snap your finger, snap your wrists out. So the first thing you work on is 2-hand chest pass. More important than the layup now is how you cut. All right, the 2-hand chest pass there every time. It's the hezzy before the cut. You have to create separation. So 0 to 60 with the ball, create separation so you can score. When you're cutting, if I pass and just go hard right away, that defender's down and they're timing it up. All right, but if I can make this pass, hezzy, boom, and then cut, okay, the hesitation gets that defender from here, and then all of a sudden I go here, I'm real tense. I throw it, and I'm like, relax, and then what happens is the defender goes, and when the defender exhales, or when they come from here to here, or from here to like this, or from their balls of their feet to their heels, that's when you go by them. So if you got a guy quicker than you, and you can get them to relax, you know when the race begins, they don't. That's our advantage. You have to take care of that. You have to take advantage of that every single time. So I make that, I hezzy, whoo, and then I cut, okay? Now how we do the layups. It's a chest pass and a chest pass. You're going to hit me, you're also going to be the rebounder. The passer determines the layup. You don't know when you're open. They do. All right, so I'm either open early or I'm open late. And I want you to mix it up. Okay, sometimes hit me early, sometimes hit me late. The next rule is, you are never, ever allowed again in your career to do this. Okay? To time your feet up. We're never doing that again ever. Okay? Remove it from your game. Whatever foot you jump off of, you shoot the proper layup. So there are 4 layups. When I catch it, and here I just did it, but I'm demonstrating. If I'm off my left foot, I'm shooting a right-handed layup on the right side. If I'm coming down and I'm off my right foot, I'm shooting a left-handed layup on the right side. It's called like an inside layup. All right? If I catch the ball late and I'm off my right foot, I'm shooting a right-handed reverse layup. You're spinning the ball, you put a little bit of English on it. All right? If I'm under the basket and I'm off my right foot, I'm shooting a left-handed layup on this side. All right, so there's 4 layups on each side. Righty on the right, lefty on the right, righty reverse, lefty reverse. Those are the 4 layups. Passer determines the layup. You cannot chop your feet to time up one of these. You're going as hard as you can. You don't know when the ball is coming, but whenever it does, you got to be able to catch it. And what happens is, if you're coming down, and if you do this, to time up this one, that shot blocker, the 5-man, LeBron's coming and slapping that one off the backboard. Okay? The teams that are better than you guys have those kind of guys on their team. So if I'm coming down here and that big guy's coming, and I'm off, I just got to shoot it with my left hand just like that. Okay? All right, that should make all the right-handers happy when they're on the left side. Oh, I mean, I can shoot it righty on this side? Yeah. My coach told me, my coach in high school in the 90s couldn't do this. No, don't do that. Get off, left hand, left side. Okay? That's not just old school, that's just outdated. All right, here we go. So chest pass, hezzy before the cut, 4 layups, go. Hut, there you go. Nice. And the more they rep, good. Nice. There you go, good lefty. Passer, you're the rebounder. You're the rebounder. Nice. Here we go. Now, you guys put names on passes. If you don't know the name of the guy, ask him. Nice. There you go. Backboard every time. Never miss a layup without going off the backboard. Here we go. That old school I'll keep. There you go. Good. Hey, passer, you're the rebounder. Passer's the rebounder. Good lefty. Here we go. Hard. Don't slow down. Hard. Go. Next up. Hard. Don't slow down. You slow down when you gather. Off 1 foot so you don't slow down. Here we go. Off 1 foot. Nice. Next up. Here we go. Hezzy. Cut. Hard. Good. Rebound. Nice. Big guy. See if you can slap that backboard when you make that layup. There you go. Good. Way to reach it out. Passer. Sometimes hit him late. Hit him late sometimes. Get some reverse layups. Good. Hit him. Good. Nice. Passer, you're the rebounder. Here we go. Passer, the rebounder. Let's go. Don't worry about pass fakes up here. Just catch it and go. Watch. Let me be you. Here we go. Ready? Come on. Here we go. Go. Nice. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Move. Nice. Here we go. Nice finish. Here we go. Guys, names on passes. Ball. You ready? Here we go. Come on. There you go. Come on, next up. Nice. There you go. Different layups. Here we go. All right, let's put the ball on this side. Left side. Here we go. Same thing. Here we go. Got it. Cut. Pass and cut. Different layups. Cut. You don't have to do this. Just hezzy. Woo, come on. There you go. Fast. Don't slow down. Hard. You don't have to set them up. You just have to hezzy. Hezzy, go. Nice. Good. Hezzy, boom, cut. Good. It's just a hezzy. You don't have to juke them. You just have to hezzy. Here we go. Good. Hezzy, boom, cut, hard. Okay, good. Hold on. One thing, guys, I'll just critique the one thing because a lot of guys doing this over and over again. When you make this pass, you don't have to do this, okay? Because in the offense, you're going to pass it. You're not going to always do this. In the offense, you're going to make the pass, hezzy, whoo, and then just go. So it's a pass, hezzy, whoo. Sometimes it's like I'll pass it, I'll walk, whoo, and then boom. It's just straight line, okay? Next, dribble moves. Go right into dribble moves. So the same thing you just did, 0 to 60s. Out here, the dribble moves. So we're doing the same moves, in and out blow by, in and out crossover, in and out scissor. Okay, but we're going to shoot the 4 layups when we finish. Sometimes on the left side, bring it up with your left hand. That's what everyone does. But sometimes on the left side, bring it up with your right hand. So mix it up. Sometimes I want to be here. Adds a whole nother dimension to your game when you're in the middle of the floor or when I'm on the left side of the floor with the ball in my right hand. So it's here, make your move, in out blow by, and then off the glass, okay? I can't cover the ground like I used to, so here we go. Got it? In and out crossover, in and out blow by, mix it up. If you're going to dunk it, dunk it. None of that soft stuff. Here we go. Less dribbles. Less dribbles. Hard. Nice job. I like it. Good reach. Here we go. Here we go. Fast, fast, fast. I'll put a coach here. I'll put a cone here. I usually put a coach here. Make them look you in the eye. When you're going one-on-one, I like eye contact. Because as the offensive player, when I make eye contact, keep going. Go as I coach. The defender starts to think. When you look someone in the eye, anyone, they're like, why are they looking at me? Right? You're walking down the mall and you catch someone's eye, and they're like, wait, what are you staring at me for? That eye contact is very uncomfortable for everyone, like 99% of the people on the planet. So come down and make eye contact with me. I start to think, what are you going to do? When I start thinking defensively, now I start reacting to what they're doing. Advantage offense. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Just a quicker move. Just like one move and then blow by. Doesn't have to be here. Doesn't have to shake, shake, shake. Just one move and then go. In and out. Either crossover, blow. Nice. There you go. Now change your speed. So some of you guys are going one speed. Make your move one speed. Go like first gear, sixth gear. Third gear, sixth gear. Second gear, sixth gear. But when you make your move, it's always sixth gear, right? I mean, the pedal is on the floor. Okay, now we're going to do baseline drives. Baseline drives like this, you're still rebounding. Now we're going to catch it. We're coming down here to the baseline, shooting layups from different angles. When you rebound the ball, you're going to throw it to the next guy right about here, inside the three-point line, extended. Right? And you're going to catch it. 2 dribbles. I want to see if you guys get layup in 2 dribbles from right here. 2 dribbles, can you get a layup? Now when you're on this side of the floor, you can't shoot lefties on the left side because you're going to be under the backboard. So it's a righty on the righty on the left, lefty on the right, righty on the right. Okay, so you're going to catch it here, boom, turn the corner, and see that? See how I time that up? You can't shoot the left hand on the left side. Okay, but so you got to figure that timing out. Either one more step to get on the other side. All right, but you're getting down here, you're turning the corner, and you're going. All right, here we go. Ready? Go. No passing. This is all you. Ready? Baseline drive. Good. Hard, hard, hard. Here. Ready? Come on. Now come up. Step up. Step up. 2-hand chest pass across the middle. Hit him. Right. Go. 2 dribbles. 2 dribbles. There you go. Good. Next up. Let's go. See if you can get there in 2. 2 dribbles on this side. 3 dribbles score on the other side. What these guys are going to find out is their footwork. When they catch it at a certain part, they're going to learn that the way that they stride for how tall and how athletic and how flexible they are, it's going to be different. Like for me, it just was weird. I was off my right foot, so I'm like, I was like 10 years ago, I could have been on the other side of the rim. But these guys have to do this so they can figure that timing out. Because I do not want them to start doing this because it slows them down. There you go. And now they got all this Euro step, the slower stuff going on. Nice, nice right hand. Nice right hand. Here we go. Good. Here we go. Yeah, see guys, don't shoot the left hand on this side. Try to get to the other side. There you go. You might have to change your feeding up here a little bit, right? Or you might need one more dribble. Fast, fast, fast. Stay tight with it. Stay tight with it. Here we go. Good. Good. Here we go. Catch it on the run. Catch it on the run. Catch it on the run. That'll help you out. Catch it on the run. Nice. Nice. Can you dunk that? Dunk that. When I was an assistant, I had one guy at Northridge that could do it. We had 2 guys. This was like the favorite one because the guys that could dunk it would just, right? Because they get the momentum, they get going downhill. And I tell you what, if you got one kid that can flush it, I tell you what, my man can't dunk it consistently right now. By January next year, he's going to be dunking, he's going to be reverse dunk. I guarantee you, if you do layups like this 10 minutes a day, he's going to be dunking it by January with ease. See, he's trying to prove me wrong, and I know. All right, go. Here we go. Hold up. Give me a line on this wing, a line on this wing. Ball right here with me. All right, and eventually I'm going to, when I say, eventually I'm going to want someone replacing me, or actually I'll probably want, right now just a couple guys replacing me, but eventually anyone can get in this spot right here, the passing spot. So stand on the wing. Stand on the wing. These are 1-on-0 back cuts. So we're going to do back cuts for that. Now, when we do a back cut, switch me spots here. You're just going to stand. Okay, we talked about in the last session, standing judiciously. I'm standing with a purpose. I love standing because if I'm standing, my defender's standing. This kid's quicker than me, I can still burn his butt back door. Just because, but if I'm like this, if I'm ready, he's like, yeah, come on, bring it. You know, and he's faster than me. You know, he's going to win that every time. But if I'm like this, you know, like nothing's going on, and he's like, what's he doing that for? And he's like, what? Am I missing something? And when he goes like this, I got him. When he goes like this, I got him. When he goes like this, I got him. Okay, I know when the race begins, he doesn't. You and I are working together. We start the race, he's reacting. And if I don't give him a reason to be in a set position, okay, that gives me a head start. So that's all we need. We need a head start to create separation. So I'm standing here, and you're going to take one bounce to the elbow. Okay, and then so I'm standing like in a zero position, and then whoo, hard. And then and the pass is going to be this. It's going to be down here. It's going to be a skip pass. Okay, so the pass is going to be down. Pass it from your knee. Now, I'll show you real quick so I can go back and cut. If I'm going right, I can throw it with my right hand like this. Okay, if I'm going left, for me, I still like throwing it with my right hand, but I'll backhand it this way. Okay, so that's how, but throw it from your knee. So I'm standing in. Watch me. I'm not going to chop my feet, and this is why we don't chop our feet in the layup drills, because when you're now inside of the confines of the three-point line with 10 players, tight holes, tight places. Okay, you can get up, catch and finish. As soon as you do this, the 5 man's coming around blocking that shot. The defender's coming around and taking a charge now because you slowed down. So it's 0, ready? Woo, hard. To 60, okay? All right. All right, so let me be in this spot. And every now and then you guys can start to jump in and replace me. Once you guys get a rhythm going with the layups, start replacing me. Okay, here we go. Now, above the foul line, or at least at the foul line. Ready? Here we go. Cut, hard. Ball. Woo, cut. Cut hard. Straight now. Straight line. Don't banana cut. Straight line. Ready? Woo. Now, you don't have to do this. I know it's different. Coach, when you guys are 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, middle school, do this before you cut. Don't do that. Okay, right now just stand and cut. A sophisticated, good defender, not going to fall for that. Summer league guys, okay, they'll fall for that. The good teams aren't going to fall. Just stand, okay? It's almost more awkward. All right, ready? Here you go. Whoop, cut. Good. Here you go. Ball. Cut. Now, as a passer, if I hit them early, they're scoring. Get out. Get it out. Woo. If I hit them early, they're scoring on this side. If I get them late, woo, they're shooting reverse layups. I determine the layup. Cut hard, hard. And in the offense, fellas, you're going to be open later, more so. See how you slow down? You didn't trust me. Cut hard. Trust me. I will get it there. There you go. Good. I want you to reach out and lunge to get it. I want you to chase it. Hard, hard, hard. Woo. Good. Woo. All right. Anyone else want to pass? Anyone else want to pick the spot up? Got it? Here you go. Yep. Give me another guy. Here, I'll rotate with you. I got you. Whew. Here, let's have a couple guys rotate so you guys don't have to go twice in a row. Whew. Hard. Good. Good. Now, skip it. Don't bounce it. Skip it. Watch this. Watch. Skip. Down low. Not a bounce pass, a skip pass. You guys notice all the traditional stuff? We don't teach triple threat anymore. Not in this offense. Now there's offenses where everyone catches the ball and they triple threat. And they do this, and they throw it. He catches it, they triple threat. It's like, it's outdated. And the Princeton guys have not taught triple threat ever. They've been so ahead of the game and stuff like that. We don't teach V cuts. We don't teach triple threat. We don't teach two-hand bounce passes. When have we ever, in 3 days, when have we ever thrown a two-hand bounce pass? Right? You don't do it hardly anymore. Now there's places for it, obviously, up here, but in here we haven't done it yet. All right, here we go. Okay, now give me 2 lines underneath the rim. 1 line on this line, one line here. These are our post moves. So I'm teaching you guys this now. How many guys are bigger than you in your league? Not too many? Okay, good. So I'll give you a different rule. Everyone else but him has to shoot these off 1 foot. I'll let you drop step. But also I want you to work off 1 foot. It's good for coordination, good for finish, because there might not be anyone any bigger than you or stronger than you yet. Say you get in the tournament, 1, 2, 3 games. Now there's that kid that's bigger than you. And if you only have the one skill set, and now you can't score them anymore. So that's why you need to learn this as well. So work on both. All right, we call these slide hooks. So if you're guarding me, both of you guys taller than I am. If I'm a guard, we post up our guards in this offense. Now whether coach posts you guys up or not, I don't know. That's his call down the road. But if I'm going to come in here and I'm going to jump hook, okay, he's taller than me. He has the advantage. I have to find another way to create separation here. So when I make this move, that's why we teach hook shots from here. Now, this is not Magic Johnson. This is not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar where they're sweeping it out like this over the middle of the floor. But we will sweep it out like that when we get an angle. So everyone goes off the glass. So it's a slide hook. Slide, 2 dribbles, 3 slides, and then I'm going to extend. Now, this is where I create separation right here. All right, when I come here, so if I come up like this, so when coach will teach you how to shoot or score in a post or shoot lengths, you're here, right? Well, he's taller than I am. So if I come here like this, okay, he's got me. But if I come out here like this, all right, now I've created separation. If you can create separation, you can score. Doesn't matter if it's out there, if it's with the ball in your hands on a dribble move, or it's in the post on a layup. Okay, if you can create separation, you can score. All right, so guard me, it's going to be 2 dribbles, 3 slides. Here, whoop, and then it's a hook shot. Finally, I got that timing down. All right, and then that's the move. Then we'll go on that side, we'll come this way. Always go middle first. Never go baseline first, because the help is in the middle. The guards are in the middle. If you go baseline first, you better be scoring. Okay, so I haven't seen you play yet. I don't know if you're good enough to go baseline or not. Once I see you play, I'll let you know. Okay, but if you go baseline, what happens is they cut you off, and then you come back around, and guards are slapping out of your hands. Go to the middle where you can see everyone first. Okay, I already know where everyone's at. Okay, so now I come here. Either he's going to cut you off. Most of the time, it's the other guard that's going to put their hand in there. But if I can get my right foot here, and now if I do this, if I drop step, all right, advantage him. Right, advantage him. So I can't drop step. Not against him. He's guarding me, I can drop step all day long, and you never stop me. All right, but against this guy, I need to here. All right, and notice I'm not going away. Guys will do this. Okay, I'm getting here, I'm turning, and I'm finding that angle right there. Okay, now the way you can do it here is once you get to the middle, you can boom, turn and drop step. Now here's what everyone teaches right now is they'll teach, the very first move they ever teach a post player is to catch it, ball fake, drop step. Have you ever been taught that? Right? Since you're little. It's the only thing you've probably ever been taught. And how many times have you tried that in a game? You get here, you drop step, and then you find yourself like this. How many times? And then you're doing this. And then you're trying to do, right? Does that happen to you before? Go to the middle first. Here, eyes up, and then, and now look at the angle. And actually, I'm a little low. I post up above the block. So I'm here, and then, and now I've got him, okay? But right now, everything's off 1 foot, okay, got it? So basically what happens is, going here, shoot this one. I want the next guy with the ball here, and then as soon as he's shooting his layup, boom, you're going this way, and then you're shooting yours, and it's like circle shooting. Okay, we need 4 basketballs. Ready? Here we go. Go. Ball. Ball. Nice, nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, the stand one. All right, good. So now, let's go ahead and do the reverses. Then we're going to move on to one more quick. Now get to the middle. Defense comes and help. Boom, you plant this foot back here, spin off of it, and now you shoot the hook shot on the other side. And if you want to drop step some, mix some drop steps in, okay? You three guys can mix some drop steps in. Okay, here we go. Go. Off the glass, off the glass. Here we go. Slide, boom. Good. Off 2 feet. I'm sorry, off 1 foot. If you go 2 feet, all right, you short yourself. There's no separation. There's no separation off 2 feet. Off 1 foot. Off 1 foot. It's got to be off 1 foot. There you go. It's going to feel weird. There you go. Good. It's going to feel weird. But I'm telling you, once I learned this as a coach so I could demonstrate it, man, it's like none of those kids couldn't stop me anymore. It was like, you know. Nice. Good, 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 good. But you're going to start higher, above the block. Above, don't stop. You're not going to post up down there. You're going to post up above the block. 1 foot, 1 foot. Just let it go. Just let it go. There you go. Good. There you go. Except you're, it's like, okay. Finish. Good. Okay, now, let me help you out one more time. So this is stuff you guys can do. Micans. We've all done Micans before, right? It's like this. And they'd say stay in tight. And here. And here. Okay, keep the ball high. And all of this stuff, right? How many of you guys have done that before? We don't do that. Okay, the way you do Micans from now on is a hook shot. And then it's a sweeping hook. And it's a sweeping hook and find that rhythm. And it's here, and it's here, and it's out like this. Okay? And then when you get there, then you start doing reverse Micans. It's a hook shot. It's a hook shot. Let the ball come down to your waist. I don't care. Okay? Because when you're dribbling down here, it's okay. That's what you're working on. Okay? So now, give me an offensive defense on this wing. Offense and defense on this wing. Let's put black on offense, white on D. It doesn't really matter. Ball right here with me. Give me one guy in the corner, one guy in the corner. So you three guys are in. And then everyone else just fill behind one of these lines. Doesn't matter. All right, now, offense, I need a defender. Offense, I need a defender. This is one-on-one, backdoor into the post. So we just did one-on-0 back cuts. All right, then I came back here and I showed them the post moves. This is one-on-one, backdoor into the post. So I don't need a defense on the corner right now. Eventually, the next thing though would be to put the defense on the corner and go 2-on-2, backdoor into the post. So now there's a defender guarding. And if you want to start that way, you can. But guys, to feed the post, your pass fake, I'll show you when I get there. Okay? So I'm gonna come this way first. Let me go to the guard side first, because you're you. All right, here we go. So now the same back cut drill we just did. You're standing. Boom, cut as hard as you can. If you're open, throw it. Okay, if you cut hard, if you're open, I'm throwing it every time. Okay, we're working on the post moves, but if you don't keep them honest, they'll stop cutting hard. If they don't think they're going to get a layup, they'll stop cutting hard. If you don't cut hard to get the layup, you'll never get open in the post. Okay, so you always have to cut hard. Watch Air Force, they're the best in the world. Joe Scott's teams are the best cutters ever that I've ever seen in any other Princeton offense program. Him and Carril's 90s teams and Carmody's 90s teams. Okay, so you're cutting as hard. Now, when he leaves, you watch the guy in front of you. They tell you what. So when he leaves, you fill his spot. You become the passer. Okay, so ready? Boom, cut hard. Okay, now if he's open, I throw it. If he's not open, this is what happens when you're not open. So guard me. Watch me. So I'm you. And the ball's up there, and I'm like this. And he's denying really hard. 2 reasons I'm not open. 1, he's really ahead of me. Okay, or 2, there's a defender, a help side defender. So the passer, you have to look for the next defender. Okay? Now here's another thing. So go up there and be a passer real quick. On the back cut, fellas, as a passer, am I open or not open? Are you sure? Let's pretend there's no help side. All right? Can he see you? Okay, so can you throw it below his hand and lead? Yeah, now, see that's a bounce pass. That's a skip pass. I'm down here. Throw it down here. Okay? So what happens is, go ahead and be your cutter again. So I want to make sure you guys understand when a back cut's open and when it's not open. If they are even with each other, he can't see the ball. All you got to do is stick your hand out and I'll hit it. Okay? But you don't know when you're open. I do. I'm the passer. I'm the quarterback. I throw the ball to the receiver. You run your route. I'll hit you if I can hit you. If I can't hit you, I can't hit you. We'll do the next thing. All right? If I hit you early, I hit you early. But most of the time, you're not going to be open early. You're going to be open late. And you won't see it. When we get to the offensive stuff, you'll see it. So now I go, and if he's going, yeah, so you slow it down. I was a little bit of a bad pass, but you see what I mean. If I hit you late, it's going to be a reverse layup. Okay, now, this is why, he'll be the passer. This is why we post, this is how we post up our guards. They start overcompensating, okay? Or maybe we don't cut hard. Or maybe they're just more athletic than us, whatever. But they overplay us. I know when the race starts and stops. So if I stop, he keeps going, boom, I turn around and I post up. And that's how I get open. And that's actually how I like to be fed the post, over top. Okay, so as soon as you catch it, your pass fake low to get your defender's hands down and then over the top. I want it here or here, whichever one, I don't care. Or even right in the middle is fine. The reason I like the over-the-head pass to the guards is because guards are quick. Now guards don't know how to guard in the post, but guards are quick. So if you try to throw a wraparound bounce pad, you're on offense, okay? They can get around and get that. Now, here's the other thing. Nobody likes guys with white and black shirts. Okay, I don't either. And if you do wrap around that bounce pass, and if they foul you, they rarely call that one. Okay, but I promise you, if you pass fake low, put your hands up out in front of you, that's a foul. Officials don't miss that call. So that's why, as much as possible, I like feeding the post high. I don't care if it's a guard or a big. Especially your bigs, would you rather bend all the way down here if you're posting up, or just give me the ball, right? Just right up here, okay? All right, so this is how this works. If you're open, I'm going to hit you. You're going to lift. If you're not open, I hit the next guy, you post up. Okay, now, when you post up, you don't do this. You don't do this. It's here. You lock your elbows, 90 degree, you're here and you're here, like this. Okay, now I'm sorry. Don't throw the elbow, but you move your shoulders like this, okay, and you're like this. So if he tries to come through you, he's hitting just elbow and muscle. Okay, you don't do that at all. Okay, you're right here, but not like this, all right? My bad if I got you, I didn't mean to. You ready? Go, cut hard. Post up. Now your moves, slide hooks. Good, good. Now, if you want to work on that 1 foot, work on it. If you're going to go off two, just jump over, because you do have the size advantage on that one. All right, okay, guys, ready? Now, I will rotate a certain way here. Offense, go to defense. Defense, go to the end of another line. And you guys figure it out. If you end up running the same spot twice, I don't care. Okay, we're going to do this for 5 minutes a day. All right, ready? Cut. Cut. Post. There you go. Middle, middle, middle. Okay, got to work on it. Here we go. So don't pick up your dribble. Keep your dribble. Even if you've got to watch Richmond. Richmond's post players, Richmond's guards, they're here and they're like this, and they're here and then they go. They're really good. Richmond guards are probably the best posts who are guards in the game today. Post. Slide, slide, slide. Okay, okay. A little awkward, but hey, you got it. Now, if you get a mismatch like that, I'm perfectly fine throwing it to my quick guard against their 6'6" kid. Because what else are guards are good at, better at than most bigs? Passers. So he can make a move. That kid ain't taking the ball from him. And even though maybe he can't score, he can pass it out. We collapse the D just by getting the ball in there. Ready? Cut. Ready? Out, get out, get out. I see you. And coaches watch my footwork. Deny, deny, deny. This way, deny. Get up, get up. Woo, hard, hard, hard. Come on. Because the next is the drift. Like if you're running point opposite, you hit him, whoo, and this guy's off the drift. So eventually you put a guy in this spot, that's the footwork. What side are we on? Cut. Don't slow down, don't slow down, don't slow down. One more time, cut. Here you go, here you go. Cut hard. Whoo. Slide middle, slide. The goal is always to get to the midline. Okay, ready? Hut. Middle, middle, middle. Okay. If you have the advantage, you have the advantage. Okay, but always think middle first. But if you can score over the guy, score over the guy. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you that's a bad move, but when we're working on it, work on it. Ready? Go. Come on, up, up, up. Okay. All right, good. Okay, here we go. Now, Give me 5 guys on offense, and then 5 guys. So give me the black guys on offense. So you guys are familiar. 5 guys behind them because you're on offense too. We need 2 basketballs. All right. So we said low post into point screen away, or point opposite. How do you feel? Do you feel like your guys are in white, right? Let's go point opposite. We've already done point screen away so much. Let's do point opposite. Point opposite might be better for your guys right now. I'll let you look at this, and then I'll let you try point screen away and see what you think, whichever one you might like. But if you feel like you might not have the talent to run the point series and the skill right now, running point opposite is going to be an easier pressure release, like 1 time, 2 time for them. You dribble a guy back door, hit the next one, come off a drift. It might be easier for your guys. Guys in black, I think, are more suited to run the point series right now. That's just my 2-day observation. So we're going to go low post into point opposite. Point opposite is the counter to the point series. And then I'm going to try to get to the open series. Okay? With both groups, I think this will be pretty good. Now, fellas, how we install this offense. Okay. All right, we're going low post. So up here above the foul line extended, foul line extended. All right, you're going to post, when you post up between the block and the first hash. All right, I want you to back up to a half court. And the reason I'm kind of have you a half court so those guys can see online. But in real practice, we always start at the volleyball line back here. All right, because this is where we start the offense of the game. Boom, low post, low post, low post. Woo, and we go. Okay, once you cross half court, okay, now if you're seeing that team that pressures you, now it's like, oh, now it's like a little bit tighter. So there's less pressure back here. Try to know what you're going to do before you get to half court. Call your offense, make your move. So ball in your left hand, ball in your right hand, I don't care. Mix it up, okay? Low post, you have to make a move to the middle and then 2-hand chest pass. You have to catch it and rip it low to get your defender's hands down. And I have to explain that to them now because there's no defense on them. So I'm guarding like this. Because guys that teach good defense, good defenders are like this. Get my hands down, like this. Now you can pass over the top of the post. Okay, like we just worked on. So there's something we call repetition stacking or stacking skills. We did that pass fake low, feed over the top in our skill work, and now they're seeing it in the offense. Now this is why you do this. It's like, how many times you guys ask your math teacher, when am I going to use this in real life? And they never tell you, okay? So I'm telling you where you use this pass fake and catch and rip in real life, okay? When you make this pass, let's start back over here. Give me the ball, yep. So go ahead and make your move. In and out, 2-hand chest pass, cut opposite. Hey, let me do something a little bit different so you guys have a little different way of low post. We're going to run low post, we're going to screen the point. So instead of cutting to the opposite corner, and I'll let you guys, I just want to show it because it's a little different. You're going to screen like this, and you're going to curl over top. And you're going to go to the corner, and then you're going to pop to the point. This is going to be good for your guys, okay? Because it's going to help get this guy open. So if you need more help, this is a way to manufacture a passing lane. This is a way to manufacture getting a guy open. If you have guys that are just super talented, that defender, like, I don't want to crowd the talented guy. He's going to catch and go around me. He's going to burn me. So we give the talented guy cushion, all right? But if you don't have the talented guy, they're up in your stuff. So that's when you have to have the offense help your players, okay? So come back here, do that again. So we call this, we're going to low post. I say screen the point because he is normally the point guy, right? So you hit here, you're going to screen, chop your feet, get past the nail. He's going to cut right off your butt. Boom, reverse pivot, all right? And now you're standing at the point. Okay, but we are going to feed the low post. Okay, so let's walk through this. That's the only new thing we're doing. Screen the point. Boom. Now stop. Now. So we're going to go low post corner. So here, ball back up here. You're good. You're just a second before me. Same thing that we did yesterday. When the ball goes into the low post, hit the low post, back cut. Now this is the first scoring action. Absolutely. So that's what we're going to do. So we want to low post, screen the point. Feed the low post, so you have to be quick. You have to be here, and as soon as he catches it, boom, and now you're going back door again, okay? But make sure you screen here, you pop back, slow down, and then blow and go, all right? Okay, here we go. All right, now this is how this works. Okay, we're going to do this for 5 minutes. All we're going to do is hit that back cut. So post, you got to catch it here, chin it in a stance and make that pass from here. Don't make that pass from here. Okay? All right? Okay? So that's all we're doing. I want to run it on this side of the floor. I also want to run it on this side of the floor. So sometimes start with the ball here. Sometimes start with the ball here. You have to do that from the start. Okay? Ready? Go. 5 minutes. Good. Next up, white group, you're in. White group, you're in. Watch the guy in front of you do exactly what he did. Good. Cut. Layup. Good. Next up. Here we go, black. Here we go, black. Now stand. Dead. Now stop. Come back here. I'm going to correct this one time, and you guys do it from now on. Second group is ready. Okay? I'm going to be a little bit more into it now because this is practice. Right, this is you guys. This isn't them anymore. This is you guys. Second group's got to be ready. You've got to be in the right spots. If he's below the foul line, you don't throw it. You tell him to get up. All right, here we go. Cut. Screen the point. Good. Good. Get sharper with it. Next group, here we go. Next group. It's on that side. 5-man, that side, 5-man. Screen the point. Curl. It's a curl. It's a curl. Here we go. Now, I'm going to fix you real quick. And usually what I do is I'll pull him off the side. I don't want to stop the drill to teach everyone when maybe he's the only one that just missed it. You're going to go here, curl over top, and go. Okay, here we go. And then you're going to go opposite the 5. Okay, here we go. Next up, go. Got it? Here we go. You're good. And if you want, just run the 5 spot. If you run guards and 5s?
Yeah.
Then do all of them. Yeah. The 5 spot's the easiest one. So if you want more reps with the guards, work on more reps. If you're going to stand here for 3 spots, just don't get out there and get reps out there. Repetition is what's important right now. Good? Nice. Good timing. You guys got to work together to get that timing right. You know what looks awkward and you know what looks right. Okay, so work to get the timing. You're a little late. You're not going to hit that one. You're going to hit the second back cut. You're not going to hit the curl. You're going to hit the second back cut. Here we go. Next up, here we go. Here we go. Guys get in different spots. Okay, hold on. I'm going to be you. Let's keep black and white together right now just for consistency. So go ahead and throw. Some of you guys are coming from here and coming across like this. Just come straight, a straight line. When you see that screen going, you don't have to go away to come off this curl. Just go straight at it. Okay, the curl will do it. Okay, here we go. I'm with you. Here we go. Low post. Give me. Woo. All right, next up. Blocks stay together. I'm going to hop in here and there. Give you guys a break. Good. Nice. Here we go. When I'm in, guys watch me in my spot. Here we go. Who's the point? Here, I got you. Here we go. Low post. Come on. Screen, I got you. Cut. Woo. All right, here. It's going to hurt tomorrow. Yep. Good. Cut. Nice. That timing was really good. Here we go. Next up, let's go. Good. You guys got to direct credit. You guys are quarterbacks. You guys got to talk. Low post. Little sloppy. Let's go. Fix it next time. Here we go. There you go. Good. You got it. Here we go. Make sure everyone's in their spots. Here we go. Screen. 1 second. This here's got to be tighter. So point guard, you've got to get here first. You make that pass. It is a sprint. And I like sprinting past the nail just so this guy he doesn't really have to curl. Go ahead and make that pass. Screen hard. It's really like, it's just, see, if you're here, I'm running straight at the nail. And now I have to go this way to go this way. I would rather you just go past the nail because your defender's right there. And I just go right at your defender and boom, now you pop. And see, I don't even have to slow down. I don't want to slow down this at all, okay? All right, now, the back door's not open, fellas. All right, so the first scoring action is the back door. If it's open, you got it. 9 out of 10 times, 19 out of 20 times, it's not going to be open. But that one time, you got to be ready for it. Now, when it's not open, for reasons we talked about the last couple days, we're shifting the defense outside the lane. Just trust me. We'll show you later. Right? Not open. The next thing you do is you start slide hooks. Score on this side or reverse on this side. So 5-man, you're scoring every time. So for 5 minutes, we're going low, low post, screen the point. You're still curling. You're still getting the point back door. But now the 5-man is not throwing that pass, and the 5-man slide hook in the score. Here we go. Now, score now. Good. Now, here we go. On the weak side, you watch the guy in front of you. He tells you what to do. When he leaves this spot, you have to replace that spot. Okay, it's like those puzzles. There's like little 9-slot puzzles where there's one missing. You slide one and one moves. Okay, when that comes empty, you fill that spot. Okay, here we go. That's why you do it 5-on-0, because in a game, if you don't rep that guy filling, right, they forget to fill in games. Okay, and here's the secret. This is why this works and whole part whole doesn't. This is why this works. This is what we call this a progression method of installation.
That cutter that sets the screen goes opposite side, right? You got
yes, yeah, he comes this way. Yes. No, they come this way. They come, yeah. On this one, they come. It's like all we're doing is like we pass, we cut to the corner. It's like the same thing, except now the other guy's curling and he's cutting to the same corner. It's the same. We get in the same formation. But so now you guys see this. We have 5 minutes. We just worked on the point back door. Now the next 5 minutes, the next scoring action is the 5-man scoring slide hooks in the post. But the hidden repetition is now they're getting 10 minutes of making the move, passing it to wing, ripping it through, hitting the post, screening the point, curling off that, popping back, going. They got 10 minutes of that now. And they got 5 minutes of scoring in the post. All right, when we move on to the next thing, post is not open, we're going to snap it to the point and shoot that 3. But now they got 15 minutes, in and out, hit the wing, screen the point, curl, all right, and they got that. And then the next thing we do is we'll play opposite, we'll get a back door. Now they got 20 minutes of the first stuff, all right, and then what's going to happen is day 2, day 3, day 4, we're going to subtract minutes from the stuff they're getting really, really good at. We're going to add minutes to the end, and that's when we'll start adding new things. By the time we get to day 4, the 5th scoring action they're doing, they're going to know that as well as they have the early stuff on day 1. That's why this works better than whole part whole. That's why this works better than breaking it down to 3-on-3, 3-on-0, and drilling it. Good, that's fine. If he back cuts, he back cuts. Good. Okay, hold up. Here we go. You get first group back out. Hey, if guy makes a mistake, if he goes back, the back door, some guys back cut off this. The back cut off this is fine. The reason I'm curling, now, black group, your team, you guys might be able to back cut. You guys might have enough of a skilled threat shooting and cutting. You might be able to back cut. But then you guys go against that team that's better than you. Coach like, hey, look, we need to curl that one to give our guards a little bit extra help. Okay? White group, you guys might want to curl all the time. Okay, now we cannot score. All right, back cut's not open, and now you can't score. So let's walk through the next thing. So let's hit here. Yep. Curl, pop. Now, if he's not open, I'm sorry, you're popping up. So you're the cutter, right? You're the point going back door. Yep. And then you're filling. All right, so he's not open. Defender stopped here, so you can't score, right? So the next, if his guy stopped here, you can't score, okay, right? So the next thing we're going to do is that back cut gets him open. Just trust me, it does. You'll see it when we go 5-on-5. So the next thing is you're going to throw it to him, and you're going to shoot that 3. Yep, and you're right. So you'll throw it to him. You're shooting the 3. That's the scoring action. So when you guys are filling, okay, when you're in that spot filling, eyes are lighting up. It's my shot. It's mine, okay? If you're a 3-point shooter, that's your shot. If you're not a 3-point shooter, you can run the offense. It's important your players will learn, hey, if I'm a shooter, hey, I got a green light. Coach, can I shoot that? Yep. All right. Hey, coach, can I shoot that? No. All right. And then that player, but you get it off the drift, you can shoot that one. Okay? Because you're just not there yet. So that's green light, yellow light, all that kind of stuff. So you throw that, you shoot the 3, but yes, you're coming up here like we're running the point series. Okay? And I want you to split, like 50-50 right there on that one. Okay, you shoot the 3. All right, and then that's scoring action. Then we're done. Then the next group's in. Okay, you guys got it? Here we go.
the elbow, we just teach our guys.
Go, 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 go. Do it the way I said. Yes, he does. Yeah, he does. Yep. And that's a good point. Sometimes I'll get into this and I'll forget to say that. So that's right. So look, guys, when we feed the post, we're running the point series. The guard closest to the 5-man has to get to the corner because your defender is here and the 5-man's coming here. So if you're going to throw it to the 5, they're going to cherry pick that. Now, but, coach, I would still do that. However, if you're not going to run the point series, you're only running point opposite, doesn't matter because you're not going to throw it to 5 anyway. Okay, so then build the habit from the start. Yep. I just wanted to point that out. That's why. Okay, here we go. Low post, screen to point, back cut, snap it, shoot to 3. Yep, good. And when you hit the 3, double 5, when you hit the 3, boom, you're coming right here looking for the ball. Okay, here we go. Even though, so right now, we're not going to throw it back to you guys, but it's still important for you to pretend like, throw me the ball. That makes your defender come at you, right? Okay? Even though if we have no intention of throwing it, it's still a way to manipulate the defense. All right? We want to be devious, manipulators of the defense. Figure that out. Good, good. Good. Back cut. Good. Good. Next up, here we go. Guys are getting different spots, right? Guys are getting good, good. So right now, we do this for 2 hours. This is the secret. So if you want to install your whole offense in 3 days, go 8 hours over 3 days, but just do this. And on day 3, they would have the equivalent of like 2 weeks of practice in 3 days. Instead of doing 30-minute session a day, you do 4 30-minute sessions a day for 3 days. It's like 2 weeks of practice. That's how you get your offense installed in 2 days. Okay, here we go. But now what's also happening is all 4 guards are repping all 4 spots. And I already told them earlier, it's their responsibility to learn all 4 spots. I'm not going to micromanage, and I don't have the mental capacity to say, hey, did you get 13 reps from this? Did you get 12 reps from that? Hey, you only need 7 reps from this because you got it pretty good, but you still need, I can't do that. They know what they know. They know what they don't know. They have to figure that out, and that's them taking responsibility. Here we go. Good. Good. Okay, stop. First group back up. All right, now, the 3-point shot's not open. So let me be you. All right, so we're going to go low post and make your move, all of that. Boom, screen to point. Whew, pop back. Okay. I'm going back door, right? Okay, go again, go again, go again. Start over. Where are you at? I want to be in your spot. Here we go. All right, here we go. Whew, here we go. Now, 3-point shot's not open. Now, for guys that have already run the point series, we're in the point series. Or I actually say, this is kind of like the ball's on the wing, throwing it into low post. If I throw it here, we're running point. Okay? For purposes of what we're teaching the coaches, and this actually might be what the white group actually does, is we're going to say, we have no intention of throwing it here because our skill set is better set to do something different. We want to get off the drift is what we want to get. We want to get off the drift quicker. We don't need to do all the split screen stuff. Not for us. Okay, so we're going to say point opposite. I'm going opposite. Okay? I'm going to drive the elbow. Do not dribble at your teammate ever. Drive, if you can, every time, drive the elbow or even just drive the lane. Okay, and on the first bounce, every time I dribble you back door, does this look familiar? All right, me going, right? Have we done this? Back cut, lift, come back and post. I need to back up further because if you're going to be open, you're going to be open late. That's how that develops. And if you're not open there, you come back and post up. I hit here, you come around and set the drift. You follow that arc. It's just a map to get your feet pointed towards that corner. Boom. And then, again, this is not chin. This is I'm hitting him, bouncing off this foot, and I'm off the drift. So, coach, what scoring action do you want to work on? Well, first of all, we're going to hit the back door. But do you want to feed the post, coach, with your group or not? Yes. Okay. All right, so first what we're going to do is when we get here, we're going to play opposite, go back door, hit the back door. Okay, that's what we're doing. Ready? Black group, here you go. Back door first. Here we go. Good. Phil. Good. Nice. Hit him. Good. Good. Next up. Now, this I'm just going to point. Every time you throw that, I want the layup. I want to catch it here, and I want a reverse layup every time. I promise you that's going to serve you once we put a defense on you. Here we go. Hot. Good. Good. Nice. And it's 0 to 60, guys. 0 to 60. Good. Phil. Here we go. Next up. Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm in. Now I want you were in this spot last time, right? Did you guys run low post on that side last time? With this group, with you? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be you. You step out. You'll take his spot. I want you to watch me. Okay? Technically, you ran it perfect. What I'm going to show him now is the timing. Or not the timing, but changing your speed. Okay? Because they catch it, boom, and they go right away. Okay? That's one speed. All right? Your opponents can time up that speed. So we need to slow it down, then go fast. Slow it down, then go fast. Slow it down, then go fast. You do that individually. You slow down with the ball, everyone else slows down. You slow down with the screen, everyone else slows down. Defense goes from here to here, then you go back door. Okay, let's do it right now and just watch me. Okay, here we go. Whew. You see how I slowed down? It's like I got here and I'm like, oh, I can breathe. Sometimes you can square up on them. And sometimes what that does is that defender here is down here. And if you catch and go right away, that defender's like, oh, I can just stay down here. But if you slow down and he feels a wing and then you square up and as your eyes start to turn, I'm like, oh no, I got to get my guy. And then I'm going this way and then you get him going that way and I can be faster than him, but it doesn't matter if I'm going the wrong way. Okay? That's why you slow down like that. That's why you change your speed in the offense. Okay, here we go. Good. Nice. Still make that pass out. Lead him with that pass. Oh. Here we go. Hey, let's talk to each other a little bit. Put a name on a pass. Say, I got you. Say, I see you. Say, come get me. Say, I got you. Say, screen, screen. Say, curl. Say, cut, cut, cut. Say, gimme, gimme, gimme. Woo! I apologize about that. Woo. If I blew anyone's speakers out, sorry about that. Nice job. Here we go. Good. Nice. Let me be you one more time. Now again, guards. You saw the last time I repped how I slowed down, right? I'm going to show you another place to do it. Okay, it's right here. And you and I have to kind of time this up. I think I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I am. Okay, so ready? We're going to go make a move. Here. Ready? Set. Go. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Woo. Slow. Woo. Hard. And then you fill. You fill. You fill. You fill. You fill. You fill. Right? I got you twice now. You've made that mistake twice. Don't make it a third time or you're going to be sitting next to coach. Here we go. Let's go. There you go. Good. Just the fact that he comes slow like this, it makes the defenders down here, the defenders, they're in a stance, and they're like, all this passing, all this cutting, they're going back, and they're like this, and they're like this, but then he slows down like, oh, I can relax. Oh, shoot. And that's when we get them. That's exactly when you get them. That's what the announcer means when they lull him to sleep. That's how you lull them to sleep. It's by this. Boom. And when they fall asleep, that's when you get them. All right, here we go. Nice job. See, they're already cutting harder. They're already cutting better. See, this is how you install it. We're teaching you guys, but this is how you do it with them. And what happens is they get good at teaching. They'll get really good at doing it the way that you want it done. And then when you're going to change something, that's when it's like, oh, now it might be a hard for a second, but you'll get it. They're going to understand it now. When you put the defense on it, it's like, oh, it looked good on paper, but now we put a defense on. I don't know if I like that. We have to do this. So you have to rep it again a little bit. But sometimes the way that they're learning now, they're like, oh, I see what you mean, coach. I understand that screen and that curl doesn't work, so let's do this instead, and they'll get it. Sometimes they'll just get it like that. It's strange. It's like magic, but it just works. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, so coaches online that are just catching us for the first time. The internet at the school, they have a firewall that will not let me get on Google or YouTube or Vimeo, so I cannot upload it with high speed. I'm uploading it at the hotel, but it takes 5 hours to upload one video. These videos are like 10 gigs a piece. It's crazy. So I'm going to extend the replays. I'm going to extend the replays for everyone. Who's up? Who didn't fill? Someone wasn't in. So now, if someone wasn't out, coach, I got everyone go to the baseline and we'll run sprints. Okay? So if they don't get all 5 guys on the court, whoever's got the ball is a quarterback. Whoever has the ball is Peyton Manning. All right? You don't make a mistake when you play with Peyton Manning. Yep, hold on.
Question on exit cuts. I'm watching, at least my guys, where they're turning their back to the ball as they're cutting out.
I don't care.
You don't care?
As long as they're getting out quick, so I know what you mean. So like when I cut out, sometimes like, boom, I cut out and I just keep going like that. And then sometimes I actually like, if I feel like if I did a good enough job, like if I screen here and I pop, and then boom, if I cut out here, if I, boom, pop out like that, I don't care. I like doing that personally. If I get out, if I cut hard enough early, I can slow down a little bit because the timing worked. But if they're just slow, some of them might need to do it. Some of them might have the legs where they can get out here and they can back pedal and they can still get out. I like that so I can see what's going on. Something might happen. If I'm like this and I can't see it, then I might not fill quick enough. So sometimes you'll see when you run point opposite with the defense will slow your cuts down. This is real smooth and fast. Sometimes I'll start cutting here like this, getting out, and then I'm like this and I don't see, oh, he's already gone. Then instead of getting to the corner, I might just have to come straight to the wing. But it's either one. I wouldn't fuss over it. If one kid's struggling and doing it one way, I'll say stop doing it that way and just do it the other way. And if one guy's doing it, it's working for him, let him do it. I used to always want to do it this way. Now I'm like, okay, now the back cut's not open. So let's run all the way through. Yep, go ahead, low post. Back, good, hit here, stop, drive the elbow, the back cut's not open. Okay, so you're gonna post up, yeah, at least you don't have to get your head under the rim, but get your hand under the rim. This is, if you catch it here, you got a layup. You don't have to get your head under the rim because now your hand's gonna be here. Okay, so at least hand under the rim, and then boom, turn and post. Okay, now you're gonna hit the next player, all right? You're gonna set the drift, and your drift screen, I want your feet to be down near the elbow when you set that screen. You don't, and really it's gonna be wherever his defender is, so it's like, so if I'm guarding him and he's driving and I come like this, all you do is get between me and where he wants to go. If I'm right here, you're gonna be right here. If I'm in here, you're gonna be down here, right? Okay, so you're coming off the drift, but we're gonna hit this guy in the post first. So I'm going back door, I hit the post. If I catch in the post, depends on what the defense does. So without a defense, coach is gonna tell you what to do what coach says. Coach says, slide, hook, and score. So that means when he tells me to slide, hook, and score, he's telling you, your defender's there, your defender's up there, there's room for me to score, I'm going to go score. Once we put a defense on it, like we did the last session, that's when players start to say, your guy turns his eyes and looks at me like, oh, I can slip, and you just go. And it's just obvious that that's the right play to make. These guys are going to learn, once you put the defense on it, rep it with the defense, they will learn what the right play to make. Say, I catch it here, I can't score, and my guy helped, I can score. Or your guy might stick you, but your guy's denying, chase you over the top, and you might go back door, and you might score. So let's just work on all three of them. So either catch it, if I make a move right away, that means I can score. That means me and my make-believe world in my head, I see a defender there and a defender there, and it's mine. It's mine. I'm scoring here. Okay? If I catch it, and if I don't score right, go right away, if I look at you, I'm probably seeing your guy out of position, so you go. Okay? This is eye contact. Okay? Come back up here. This is the little next level. This eye contact thing is a little next level, so let's work on it. Okay? If I catch and go, that means I'm open. It's like if I'm running low post, if I look at you and I throw it and the ball's coming, you're open. If I look at you and the ball's not coming and I bounce, you're not open. I'm sending you back door. I'm doing something else. If I catch it and go, I'm scoring. Okay? Guards, if you catch it, whoever you think is going to be the one to be open, because you'll see the defense. So right now you're just pretending. If I look at you, if I don't go and look at, cut. Right? If I look at you, you cut and you stay. That means I see your defender doing a good job. I see his defender doing a crap job. And you're the one that can score. The passer is the quarterback. Okay, you guys got it? So usually I wouldn't give them 3 options on day one. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to do that. So you catch it, either go slide hook and score, either catch it, look at him, you go and drop it down, or catch it, look at him, and you go and drop it down. Okay? All right? Let's see how good you guys get at eye contact. Here you go. That's a little higher level, but they figure that out now. Post. Good. Here we go, here we go. Good. And once you have a defense on you, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just say, I made my point. When there's a defense on the floor, they're going to know what to do. Right now, it's like, yeah, I'll look at you this time. When you make eye contact with your teammate in a game, you're going to see where the defense is. It's going to be, everyone's going to know. You make eye contact with one because you see the defense. Right now, you can't see the defense. Okay, some people can make believe better than others. So right now, let's just post player, guard, just go slide hook and score every time. Here we go. Huh? Yeah, the guard on the dribble the back cut, boom. Yeah, feed the post, score, slide hook. So 42, just stay high. 42, just stay high right now, every time. Here we go. Okay, hold up. Okay, stop now. I was kind of quiet there for a second. Did you guys hear them say anything? So, if you guys haven't noticed already, I'm pretty vocal. But when I shut up, you guys need to take over. Okay, and really, if you guys want to be good, coaches shouldn't have to be screaming this stuff all day. You guys should be doing it. Player-led teams are always better than coach-led teams. If coach has to sit on the sideline and say, cut here and screen here and do this, if coach is the one doing the yelling and the directing, it's a coach-led team. If you guys can take over that role, and maybe you can't early on, but when you guys can take over that role, you guys go from here to here. All right? As players, your skill level, your talent, it is what it is. Wherever your ceiling is your ceiling. All right? We put in a really good, really smart strategic offense. Your ceiling just got a little higher. Okay? You guys learn to go from a coach-led team to a player-led team, you go a little higher. Okay? LeBron James moves into your school district, you go a little bit higher. Right? That's just how it works. Okay? All right, here we go. So you guys do the talk. You guys know what you're doing. Do the talking. Go. If you force them, if you don't let them do this, again, this is me. I never let my players do this. So you wonder why they don't talk. If you make them do it on day one, they start building that habit every day. And again, it's me in a clinic. When I go install the offense, I'm doing all the talking and yelling. I don't let them do this stuff. And then like we're on day 3, and I'm like, why aren't you guys talking? I'm like, oh, it's me. It's my fault. Score! All right, here we go. Now, okay. So if you, I don't know how long we've been going. I kind of lost track. We're just kind of going. So listen, coaches, if we go 5 minutes on the point, get the point back door. 5 minutes on the post player scoring. 5 minutes snapping at the point, shooting the 3. 5 minutes getting the back door. 5 minutes scoring in the post. That's like 30 minutes. But they've been doing this first thing for 30 minutes. They got 30 minutes to make it. How well do you think you've got this down? Make a move, make a thing, screen the point, back up. You guys got that down pretty well, right? You've been doing it for 30 minutes straight. All right? The only new thing they learned was how to score in the post. But we already did that in our skill session. So really, they got 5 minutes in skill session working on that slide to the hook. And now they got 5 more minutes. They got 10 minutes scoring in the post, although 5 was in the skills and 5 is in the offense. But we're stacking that skill work. So they're getting extra. So you guys see how this progression. So they don't know yet. Now they're probably they're starting to see the light at the tunnel right now. Because guys, I'm going to ask you guys, the players. What happens if you cannot feed the post and the guard? What's the next thing? The drift. So they're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel right now. So black guys have already been running this. White guys, you guys have just learned this. Okay, but if you got a team that's never run any of it, but maybe over the summer you put in chin or something, but once you get to the drift, and maybe the first time they ever see the drift, they don't know. But these guys have already seen it, so that light's starting to happen. So now we're going to catch it off the drift guys, and either if you're a shooter, pull it. All right, if you're not a shooter, drive it and score. Okay, you can drive it 2 ways. If your guy's chasing you and there's a gap, head down. If you can get there in 1 dribble, I want to see you can get there in 1 dribble. If you need 2, that's fine. Try to get there in 1. All right? The second way you drive is you drive hard real here, create separation, but that defender over here is going to juke at you. When they juke at you, or even before they juke at you, you hesi. And when you hesi, they're standing here, and when you hesitate on that drive, they go, oh, he's going to pass it. And when if this is like the fastest player in your league, and you're like, how am I going to drive by that guy? Just by giving that hesitation, he's like, oh, he's going to pass to my, he's hesitating. I'm thinking as a defender, he's hesitating for a reason. You drive hard, you hesitate, I'm like, oh no. And the fast player does this and then creates a lane for you to hesi, and then go. That's how you beat a better player. Okay? That's what we're doing. Here we go. Go. Good. Nice. Nice. Here we go. chin against the zone, right? Just remind me in case I... Now hold up. Let me say one thing about talking. Let me say one thing about talking. So you guys are kind of like calling out the actions, like one guy's calling out all the actions. It's really whoever's has the ball. It's like I'm the quarterback, you're the receiver. I'm the quarterback, you're the receiver. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say, hey, low post, and I got it, and you're like, hey, give me. So I'm calling out the play, and you're saying, oh, low post. Hey, I'm open. Hey, I'm here. Right? Just kind of confirms to me. It helps me know that you're there. Okay? And say, hey, I see you. Say, all right, low post, make a move, and I'm gonna say, hey, I got you, and you're saying, hey, I'm through. So I'm saying something valuable to you. I'm just not saying, do this. I'd say, hey, I got you, get here. You're like, hey, I'm through, and that helps me know that I can do this. And I'm like, hey, here it is. Now talk to me, here, hit me. And I'm like, hey, I got you. Say, cut. And I'll say, and you're like, hey, ball. By you saying that, say, hey, I'm here, I got you. Or say, hey, or you're like, give me. Say, hey, I got you. Hey, give me. Or you're coming out behind me, say, hey, I got you, coach. I'm here, it's like, hey, down. And then, hey, get up. Or, something. So direct traffic like that. So the guy with the ball should always be talking to the person, helping them out what to do. Okay, even though they already know, sometimes they'll like, oh yeah, you just jolt them right back into it. And sometimes it's the receiver. Like like maybe we make the pass, you're the point guard now, ball's here, and I'm you, and you go ahead and you run low post, and he forgets. I say, hey, no, get here. Boom, I'm through. That's how you talk to each other. You guys go watch take these guys to a college practice. Okay? You'll see them do that. Okay, Okay, here we go. Now, let's just take this full circle. So off the drift. Let's do this. Let's drive it. Let's kick it. I either kick it here or you guys like lifting back to the wing. Let's kick it here. When you get this one, you don't have a shot. You can catch it and look. Sometimes catch it and look. Sometimes catch it and keep going. But let's drive the elbow like this off the driving kick. And once you get here, we don't have anything. So let's reset the offense. And you reset the offense by going back dribble. When I back dribble, you fill. We fill these 4 original spots. Let's turn around, throw it low post. Okay? Now later on, coach will say, hey, when we back dribble, let's go chin. But we haven't done chin yet. This is day 1. You guys haven't learned chin yet. Okay, so day 2, maybe day 3, coach, is when actually day 2 I would start doing chin. But that first 5 minutes, now day 2 I'm gonna do 3 minutes for like the first 5 scoring actions. Now let's cut those down to 3. All right, hey, we just got 10 more minutes, so let's add that to the end. Let's work on chin, that new 10 minutes that we just created. Okay, that's how we design our practices. Okay, you guys got it? Now one thing, so you don't have to be perfect when you design your offense and how we install it. There's something I missed. Okay, I'm going to show you what it is. If we run this, go ahead and I'll run low post. Go to the back door, and let's feed the guard. If we go point opposite, get the guard back door, hit that guard in the post, and then stop. Okay? So I forgot something, which is fine. It happens. Here we go. Boom, cut. There you go. Fill here. Okay, stop. Now, let me be you. All right, so maybe I didn't see something. There was a flaw in my design, or maybe it was just a problem we didn't have yet. We talked about this problem, I think, yesterday. You dribble me back door, hit the next guy lifting, you're coming off the drift, boom, you hit me in the post. What happens if I can't score and you dive down? Or actually, most of the time, I'm going to have the drift guy be the guy coming. But you don't know until you put a defense on him, and you guys figure it out. But let's say the guard goes back door, and I'm like, I still can't score. Okay? So I'm like, Coach, you had us work on this, but now what do? We're stuck. So we have to go back. So, okay, now fellas, We're going to go rewind a little bit. Once we get back to this spot here, when we feed the guard and the post off point opposite, if you can't score and you can't get that one, you go ahead and dive. And if you can't get that one and you still can't score, just back dribble. Remember we did this? And let's run. Well, we haven't put in chin yet, so we have to come back here and run low post again. All right? You can't do chin. I know you guys know it, but this is practice number 1. You haven't learned it yet. Okay? Okay, don't let them run chin until you've repped it the way that we've repped it here. Okay, or your chin's going to look, in November when your first practice, your 6th practice or your 5th practice when it's time to do chin, whatever it ends up being, you rep chin the same way you rep all this. Okay, but that's an example of, hey, we have a problem here in our offense. We have to go backwards and solve it now. So, hey, I can't score in the post. Coach, what do I do if I can't score? You could say, go make a play. I was like, well, he can make a play in the post. He's not. And so just use the offense, dribble up here, reset it. Anytime you guys get stuck, it's going to happen. You get stuck, the ball gets here, comes out, boom, you can't get a shot. You can't. What are we running? Hey, we're off bounds. Hey, chin, or low post. Just back dribble, reset it. And then everyone fill the spots, hit the wing. If that wing's not open, check it. Okay, maybe day 3 I put in check. Day 4 I put in check. Because you can't put everything in at once. Hey, once you hit the problems, hey, coach, they're denying the wing. We can't run low post. All right, now it's time to install check. All right? Okay? Okay, I can do chin against the zone in 10 minutes. So before I do that, give me the black group up. Tempo. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you our circle. It's different than your circle. All right? You guys are the ones that had what I call check, you call circle. Okay, so switch your terminology. This is my circle. You can also call it twirl, or you can call it up. I call it circle. But when it comes to tempo, you can use this as a delay. I like using it strategically. You can use it as a pressure release strategically. You can use it as if you just need to slow the game down. So you can run your offense the way that we just did it and slow your game down and control tempo by restricting the scoring actions in the offense. Say, fellas, it's like when you run motion. 10 passes before we can take a shot. All right? How many of us have said that? All right? And how many times they turn it over before they can even get a shot? And they're like, coach, we turn it over before we get 10 passes. Okay? Because in a pure motion, high school players, they're just not. That's the hardest offense to install because there's no structure when you talk pure motion. But if you take a motion offense and you have patterns in it, okay, it's like, chicken or the egg, whatever, but we have pressure releases built all through here. So what you can say is, hey, look, we're going to run our offense, but I don't want to score until we get off the drift. I want to get off the drift, see what we get from there, run all of your action. There's pressure releases built start to finish. So the defense should never take anything away from you. You should always get, so it might be, hey, we might have to run 1 time, 2 time, okay? But we're going to run our offense through. We're not going to score until we get off a drift. And what players, instead of going to the 3-point line to be an attacking, if you need to slow it down for a game, for this situation, the guys will say, hey, just throw it to me up here. Point opposite here. Boom, throw it here. I'm going to drift out here. I'm not trying to score. We're just trying to slow the game down. I mean, you still play at the same tempo. You're just not being aggressive with the scoring actions. And instead of drifting here to get in scoring position, we're playing away from the defense. All right, I'm running point opposite from here instead of here. So now I'll dribble at him like this. I'll hit the guy, and I'm going to drift and hit here. And then we'll drive and kick like this. And there's all this space. Okay, so it takes even more pressure off. And then you can run more offense with less pressure. All right, and then you can control the tempo like that without changing your offense. This is like the thing that goes through my head. Like Princeton, what got them to the NCAA tournament was playing their Princeton offense up tempo. Works in the Ivy League like a charm, and then it worked well enough to beat Arizona, worked well enough to beat the next team. But then Creighton, they tried the same thing against Creighton, but Creighton got hot. Creighton got offensive rebounds. Creighton made shots, and they kept playing fast. They kept playing fast, and Creighton was just better. They just had better players, had better shooters, and they beat them. And they never tried to slow it down. And it's like that. It's like, how do you slow it? I'm like, how do you slow your offense down if you want to? Because I want to play up tempo too. But how do you slow it down? And I'm thinking, just, hey, guys, Wait till we get to the drift, then go attack and play. Hey guys, right now we're gonna play. We're running our offense on yellow light. So green light means we're playing point from here. Yellow light means we're playing point from here, and we're just, giving more space, trying to run more time off the clock. Okay, another way to do it is what we call circle. So you can do this as a delay, run time off the clock, end of a quarter, end of the game. You can do it strategically as a pressure release. They're denying you, whatever. So there's different ways to run circle. So when I come down here, back up white group, finger in the air, circle. All right, 5-man, you're coming up to the volleyball line. All right, and then you and I, so we need to spread out a little bit. Almost when you run a circle, kind of coming up here and trying to space in the court out, but circle, circle, circle. Your 5-man's coming up to the volleyball line. All right, and I'm going to hit you way up here. And the reason we do this with the 5 is because the X5 doesn't come out here all the time. Now, sometimes you'll have that one that can. But this is what Princeton did to Georgetown in '89. And everyone, so you and I are now cutting down to the blocks. All right, and now you two guys are foul line extended or higher, are going to come down and set down screens. So we're going to turn, set a down screen and a down screen. Now, when we're off of this, first one open wins. I don't care if you throw it to me. I don't care if you throw it to him. If you hit me, boom. Now you're diving straight to the rim. You guys are popping back out to the foul line extended. All right, and then here we are. We don't have chin in yet, so boom, it's low post. Okay? So just that one little, so you use that as a pressure release. All right, come back here, do this again. So circle. All right, circle, circle. Woo, come on. There you go. Low post. Screen the point, screen the point. Woo. Here we go. And then, okay, you guys got it? Good, good, good. All right, good, good job. Come back here. So if you like the situation where your 5-man's quicker than they are, you can run circle that way. The other way to run circle, you guys cannot go down there. Okay? Summer league, they can go down there. Okay, but if you're starting down there and we're playing an athletic team, a team from the city, and they're quicker than us, and they're more athletic than us, and I need help. Right, Muggsy Bogues is on me, and I can't, I need your help. So you got to come high. So if we go circle, and if we can't get it to you right away, because maybe your guy's a little bit quicker, or maybe it just takes too long for the 5-man to get up here to run circle. So as a pressure release, I need you to come higher. Come to that hash mark. Come higher than that, as high as you need to be open, and just take the pressure off me. And now we're going down. Now you pop up. Now you hit your 5, and now you come down the screen again. And that screen gets here. Now, real quick, come back here and set the screen. Every time, you got to set the screen. Be technically good with your feet, screen. I got you, I got you. Be sad, be crafty here. I got you. And if you ever see your man hedge, woo, yeah, overhead, you'll get that. I promise you'll get that. If you've got an 8-point lead with 2 minutes to go, and you start running circle, and they start chasing, and this one guy's like, coach, like, out of nowhere, coach from the sideline, switch it, and this guy goes like this, they both go with him, and whoo, you got a layup. And now you're up 12. Okay, that'll happen, okay? All right, so circle straight with the 5, circle with here, I can go circle, circle, and maybe they got the best defender on you. Circle, circle, opposite, 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 up, 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 come on, down, down, woo, come on. There you go, dribble up, low post, low post, low post, good. Okay, got it? Okay, now let's do it again. One more time. Maybe their guards are really, they're just better than us. They're just faster. And you and I are having a real hard time. All right, let's go circle, circle. Opposite, opposite. Give me some room, give me some room. Here we go. Circle. Hey, cross it, cross it, cross it, cross it. Woo! Come on. Low post, low post. Woo! Boom, screen, come on. Pop here. Yep. Whew, my bad. I should have gone back door. Okay. And I tell you what, if you screen the point, let me go back for the coach for the X's and O's. If you screen the point like that, you might not have to send him back door and backdoor the point, because you actually circle the defense. When this guy curls off of this, you're circling the defense right now. So you might not need that extra back cut. You might just be able to screen, circle the point. Actually, that's designed to get him open. So I probably wouldn't send him back door. Especially if your point guard is like your best scorer or your best decision maker, you want the ball in their hands. So if I'm the point guard and I'm screening, come on, come on, come on. I would probably prefer, if I'm your best player, throw it to me. That curl's going to get me open. Don't send me back door. If that's your best player, send me back door. So it just depends on your personnel and where they are on the court. Okay? White, give me a 2-3 zone. There we go. Chin versus a zone. So I missed this one yesterday. I don't like running Princeton, like your man-to-man offense versus zone that often. The read and react guys love running the read and react against the zone. That I can see how that can be very hard to guard. I like the way I do it, but if we were to run one series versus zone, it would be chin. And it will absolutely work. But I want to teach that one zone offense we did yesterday first, because this will flow into that. This will flow into that. So when we're running chin against the zone, all right, it's going to be a 2-pass. Now again, they're not out here denying. It's an even front versus an even front. You guys already know I like that. Versus odd versus even. So it's 2-pass reversal. Now 5 minutes coming up to set the back screen. Now this is what's going to happen. A zone's responsibility is wing takes the wing. Come back over here, 5. Wing takes the wing. Guard bumps the wing down. Wing takes the high post. A lot of times there won't be anyone to back screen, but you're coming off of behind it anyway, the same way. Now, instead of going into the post, he's not going to be open early or late because you got X5 down here, going to the short corner. Remember we talked about this yesterday? White group was here, black group didn't see us. Now, you already got the high post. You're going short corner. So I want you to take the same arc, and now, but the screen might be like this. You can set him up, or if he's real deep, just stay out there. And you're going to screen this one, okay? Now, I probably don't want to screen this way because I think that this guy's going to slide right through. I would rather keep the angle and make him go over the top, now if he goes underneath now, he's got to go that way and then come over. If I'm here, he just gets it right there. All right, if I'm like this and he decides to go over the top, that's going to tell you you're going to be able to drive. If he goes underneath, you're going to be able to hezzy. See if he closes out. When he closes out, then you go. Okay? So so set this drift. Come up. Let's go ahead and set him up right now, just so it looks like the man-to-man thing. Set him up. Now, without that, it's a plant. And sometimes we might want to bait him to come out because zones are pack-in defenses, so we might want to bait him. So you're here, boom, here off the drift. Okay? Now, you've got it off the drift. You screen him, fight over it however you want. Okay, good. Now, you need to attack the gap immediately. And this, okay, now stop right there. He's got to make a decision. And he's got to make a decision. If he helps, okay, that means he's probably going to come out here. Okay, you might have to bounce out. You're going to have a couple reads. If X5, because you're rolling, no, I'm sorry. If he helps, you're rolling, you might have a 5-man. Okay, looking for him rolling right in the middle. Okay, go back up there. If you stay down here to guard the 5 and you help, I'm not in right now. If he helps, you got this one right here. Okay, now, if we throw it here, short corner guy, come across. You're the short corner guy. All right, and you're the high post. Now you pounce out here, you're the outlet. Remember, Coach, we always have the outlet. You're right here, and 2, 3. Now we're in the one zone offense. You're high post, you're short corner. If we hit the short corner, dive. Okay, then we find our windows. Okay, we got a window there, we got a window here, I've got an outlet here. Okay, ball back on the wing. Ball back on the wing right here. We hit the high post, cut. Short corner, yep. You guys are on a string, just cut behind, always behind. They can't see you back here. Boom, I'm open. Okay, might be a bounce pass if it's here. Now, if he's here, you can still throw it to me for this purpose. Throw it to me here, boom, to throw it to that one there. That's the only reason you would throw that if he's going to take away the layup. If he's not there, throw it to me, I can score. If he's close enough that you can't throw it, don't throw it. Just turn around and you throw it to him yourself. Okay, all right, start back over. There's one other action I like. I got this from a JV coach that's in our Princeton group. Okay, walk through this, run chin. Okay, stop, off the drift. Now, this guy right here, you've already seen, if we play on reversal on the other side, he's your short corner guy. So what you might do If your forwards are bigger than your guards, you might forwards out into chin versus the zone. So you bring your big guys up top. So you get your big guy coming off the shuffle. So your taller guy is here. But now for me, I had a 5'10 guard was my best scorer, 18 a game, something like that, my last year as a head coach. I put him in this spot. I had 4 guys taller than him, but he knew how to get the spots. He would get here like this, we'd throw him the ball, he'd catch it, no one could stop him. Okay, so he could still be this guy. But put the ball back over here on the wing. Let me be you for a second. All right, you're here like this. Come up and set up off the drift again. I'm going to give you one more option. So off the drift, okay, you're here, you're focused here. Here's the ball. I'm calling. Now, if I'm standing here like this, you can just come around and like, oh, he's not a threat. He's going to go over there. So this is where you have to be crafty. Okay, here, ball. I see now. See what he did? I want him to do that because I know the ball is going up there. We know what we're doing. Ball goes there. Ball. And he leans here. Throw it. Boom. Yeah, throw it. Now drive into your thing. You know, and you might have that one. So I like this seal on this backside with the shuffle cut that came through. Okay, so if you want that to be this guy or that guy, forwards out and then run it. Okay, so here, let's do that. Let's go ahead and let's forwards out chin. Exchange chin. And here's the other thing. If we forwards out, who's going to, no. I'm asking, so who do you think should be the short corner guy, him or him? Okay, then you forwards out with him. Okay, if you guys are, this is going to happen, you'll be on this side. If you're on this side and you want him to be the guy in the short corner, what would you do? How do you get him there? You forwards out with him. Yeah, exchange. Okay, or you can check it, then forwards out. But I would just say forwards out opposite, or exchange opposite. Exchange opposite, it's hard to say. Exchange opposite, exchange. I don't know, it's hard for me to spit out the word exchange, but okay, here we go. You guys got it? Forwards out. There it is. That's why you teach the one zone offense first, because this flows into that. Do it again. Hello? Yeah, no, we don't have it. I don't think we ever had it. Just go to the hardware store and match it up. Yeah, just go to the hardware store and match it up. It's like 5 cents at a hardware store. Yeah, get a nut, a washer, and a lock washer. That just matters. I just take the 3 to Ace Hardware over there for 3 cents. He'll have them all. Yep. All right. Bye. Good. Do it again. And sometimes, so like when you saw us do the zone offense, the one zone offense first, it's like, we actually had a hard time getting to the short corner. But against the 2-3, maybe you run chin with the back screen and the drift screen. Maybe it kind of, it's like when we did the hybrid stuff, we ran the Princeton first, then we got the dribble drive, and the structure of the Princeton broke the defense down so the dribble drive could create space and go play. It's kind of like, from what I've seen, this is doing, it's kind of doing something similar like that. So, but I would teach the fundamental stuff first, the one zone offense, short corner, high post, teach them all those fundamentals, and then when you do chin, coach, we're one zone right now. That's what we're doing. And that light bulb goes off and they have the epiphany and they got it. Okay, one more time. Check. Nice. Good. Also, black's got a significant height advantage here. Coach Bernbeck, so what is your call again for the initial screen or brush screen by the guard up top, the curl for guard, in the low post? Oh, we call it screen the point. So we call that low post. Hey, screen the point. Because the inbounder, who would be the point guard, or who would be filling the point spot, we're saying, hey, we're telling them to screen the point, screen the player who's becoming the point. So that's how I got that. Yeah, so low post, screen the point, low post, screen the point. Okay, hold the balls, guys. They're not decorating, but is there anything that we haven't done that you got? I mean, I could go on for 2 more days. I really could with all the stuff that we could talk about. But is there anything that you guys want to see that I haven't seen or explained, or something I didn't explain well that you would like me to try to explain a better way? Or is there something with your own situation where you have a question about?
We go a lot of, we'll do like the low series, point series, and then when the shot clock's going down, we'll go right into chin to try to get it.
Mhm. Yep.
Similar to what you did from the low series, but when we get stuck, like when we go through the whole point series and then we're stuck.
Yeah, so it's questions about the shot clock. So a lot of coaches have shot clocks. I've never played against a shot clock. So my solution would be when I watch the college teams and watch what they do in the last 10 seconds. What's going to happen is you guys are going to learn your offense so well. My question to you, and I asked this question yesterday, is in your practices, do you practice with a shot clock every possession? There's your answer. You have to do it. They will figure it out. But if you don't practice, if I have a shot clock in my practices, I don't care what the AD says, I need the shot clock because we have to practice. Like every time we do an offensive possession, it's got to be in the back of our heads. That's the only way I can imagine that working. And what's going to happen is I feel like, hold on guys, naturally that the problem is going to solve itself. The guys are going to say, hey, oh, there's 8 seconds left. Where are we on our offense? Where's the next 2, 3 scoring actions? And sometimes the one guy you have on your team that can make the play, he gets the ball at 5 seconds, he makes the play. He gets the ball at 8 seconds, yep, I'm going to go make a play. He gets the ball at 3 seconds, I'm pulling back, I'm making a play. Sometimes that's the way it works out. Sometimes, like I installed chin last because one, it was the easiest, but 2, it's kind of funny. My best player, it doesn't matter what we run. He's one of the guys that we're running the point series. No one can stop this kid one-on-one. But it's kind of like we're talking about all this stuff, and I'm like, I was like, guys, you don't have to run chin here. And the best player, and chin's the series that manufactures the shots for the players. And I'm like, guys, you don't have to run chin. You can do this. But this kid goes, but coach, that's the one that always works. And the reason it works is it's the last thing we do. We run all our low posts, our point stuff. The defense is chasing us and chasing us, chasing us. And then we run chin, which is what we do really well because it's the easiest one to run. And it's one, in the beginning, it was the first one it's just the easiest one to execute. And the defense, we broke the defense down with low posts. We broke the defense down with point screen away. Then when we get to chin, or when we get off of a drift, 20 seconds in, the defense is broken down and we're going to score. But what's going to happen, once you practice against the shot clock, every possession, shot clock's on. And then, it's hard, but you got to have a manager, you got to have someone. And then when they're out, like even when we're doing this 5-on-0, I've got a guy at the shot clock. Even if we're going through our progressions and we're scoring 7 seconds in, I've got a guy on the shot clock. Next group's in, boom, reset the shot clock. Next group's in, boom, reset the shot clock. And then by the time you're going low post, snap to the point opposite, back door, boom. So 17 seconds. We get about 17 seconds every time, maybe 19, depending on, here. And then we're off the drift and we're driving and kicking. Boom. Now we're about, okay, when we get to that drive and kick off the drift, we're at about 9 seconds. And you start to see that pattern. And your players, when they're running the offense, they're seeing the number when they're scoring, and it's going to start to every day. I mean, if you do 100 offensive possessions a day, it's just going to start to naturally happen. I can imagine that's the best way to do that. And then when you start going 5-on-5, you got the shot clock. It's going to be, now they got more to pay attention to. Now they got to pay attention with the defense and the shot clock, but that's what you do in a game anyway. So make your practices like the game's going to be. Yeah. About 5 minutes. Is there anything else you guys want to see on the court? Yeah, right? Yeah. Like I said, I can keep going. But usually by this point, you guys are like, that's it. That's enough. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to know everything the way I do. Obviously, I would never, ever, ever recommend you run everything. I've shown you almost everything. Never run everything, especially like year 1, year 2. Like I said, Coach Moore in Indiana, a very accomplished coach, very good coach. As high a coaching skill as you'll see at the high school level with knowledge and experience. Ran chin only for the first 2 years at a really good school, a big D1 or single or whatever school in Indiana, whatever the division is there. With the tradition, it wasn't Robert Ory. I don't know, one of those, it was Rick Fox went to this high school. So, I mean, they're really good. But all he did for 2 years ran chin. Guy coached at the college level, you know, competing nationally and stuff like that in the tournament. Ran chin for 2 years. The third year as a coach, I think we're going to put him point this year. He waited 3 years before he put in the point series with his guys. But he knew his guys. And he knew they could be really good just running chin. So, and me, I had an ego. I was young, had an ego. I was ambitious. I know I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I can put all of this in. Okay, but I can't run all 5 of those spots out there. Even that first year, if I tried to run those spots, I couldn't do it either because I'd never done it before. So I would have been just as good as them. So learning it for the first time. So, you know, take your time with it. And it said, you're going to do this first, put it in. So I kind of did this backwards. This is how we install it, 5-on-0. And then when, you know, day 4, day 5, when you start doing 5-on-5 like we did the session before, now you're going to see, oh, that thing that we were doing 5-on-0, it's not working very well, guys. We need to make an adjustment. Let's do this instead. And you're going to start to see, now you're practicing, okay? And now you're problem solving on the fly, and that's how you do that. Cool? Awesome? Yeah? Anything? All right, so so I've told these guys, I think I've emailed, this school has got a firewall that won't let me upload anything. It won't let me get to any of the web. It'll let me go to Yahoo, won't let me go to Google. Won't let me go to YouTube, won't let me go to Vimeo, won't let me go anywhere I can upload the videos. The internet speed here is like 700 megabytes up. The internet speed at the hotel is like 5 megabytes up. So it's like 125 times faster here. So it would really upload like a 12 gigabyte video here in like 5 minutes. There it takes 5 hours. So when I get home to faster internet, I'll get everything uploaded in a day or two, and I'm going to extend the replays like to 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that. But also I do have another, if you want, while you guys are here, I know you guys are probably ready to go, so I didn't time this out very well. I don't have any help either. But if you guys would be willing to give me like a video testimonial, I can do it over Zoom. I can interview. I can just send you the questions and tell you how to do it. And you can record it with your phone, send me the video. I'll extend the replays to like 30 days, 45 days, something like that. Okay. And at the end of the 30 days, because you got a ticket, if you want to go back and see the other clinics we did and all my other stuff, I'll tell you how to do that then. If you guys want, like in part of the inner circle, the membership that we do. So I don't make a lot of money, hardly at all. Usually I break even on these. I didn't think I was going to sell as many as we did for this one, so that helps me keep doing this. Usually when I was in San Antonio, I came back with like, I was like, I'm broke. I was like, we did it all, and you know, so it's getting better, but I really appreciate you guys, you know, spending the money and coming to this. It helps me keep doing it, so I don't have to go get a day job. So far, I'm fortunate I don't have to have a day job, but this is the one thing I haven't told anyone yet. My wife and I, neither of us did anything wrong, but we are separating in divorce, so it's even a little bit tighter. So again, just the fact that you guys are here, I really appreciate that a lot. It helps me out a lot more than just me helping you guys out with the basketball stuff. So thank you guys a lot. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys. Thank you guys. All right. Okay. All right. You guys learned something? Okay, good. All right. Thanks, guys. If you guys want to do the video testimonial while you're here, you can do it. If not, it's kind of like, usually I had a kid take you under the bleachers and do it and then come back. So we'll do that another. I'll just email you guys about that. All right. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Let's chat. All right. Thanks, yeah. You got to make sure that Coach like emails me like how to watch you guys. If you guys stream it on Huddle Live or something next year. I can't drive to California from Ohio to watch you guys play, or I would. I promise I would. All right, I appreciate you guys online too. Thank you so much. Again, same thing goes for guys online. If you guys want replays, I'm going to extend them out for a couple weeks. But if you want them for like 30 days, if you guys can help me out with a video testimonial, I will email you the instructions on how to do that. And I'll send you some samples of what we've done in the past. And if you send that to me over the next 10 days, I'll make sure you guys get the replays for 30 days, maybe even 45, because I got to extend it a little bit. So I really appreciate it. If you have an assistant coach that watched this, if the head coach wants to give a testimonial and the assistant, that would be awesome too, because they have their own perspective compared to you. So I really appreciate it. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll let you guys go. Email me, Facebook message me anytime you guys have any questions at all. And I'll do anything I can do to help you guys over the summer. All right. Thanks, Coach.